All right, World Wide Web. We got a special Friday night edition of Sports and Tacos coming at you. We got a lot going on this week and this weekend. Tons of big college football, big NFL games, NBA's going on. We're going to go ahead and roll the intro. We'll be right back. All right, sports freaks. Another mind-blowing edition of Sports and Tacos coming at you. We have a we got all the usuals. We got all the usuals on G Unit, TMP, Bama. Just so everybody knows, my buddy Jorge is on tonight. Hey Jorge, turn your sound on. There we go.
Hello.
My buddy Jorge was he's an amazing. It's Jorge Menesius. He's an amazing actor, and he's also an amateur boxer here in California.
Right on.
Here around it. So he's an actor, up-and-coming boxer, multi-talented. So I was glad to get him on. Say hi, Jorge.
How are you guys? Thank you for having me on.
What's up, big dog?
Welcome to Sports and Tacos.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the hospitality.
Yeah, so Jorge, the guy with the beanie on, that's my buddy Tony Pantoja. We worked together for years and years at a huge sports bar in Denver. And then Robert Humphreys is the guy next to him. We all worked together at a big sports bar for super long time. And then Alex Enzel, the Chiefs fan that you see up in the corner, just so you know. And we're the hosts of Sports and Tacos.
Yeah. Right.
Welcome.
So, Jorge,
thank you.
Tell us
Yes.
a little bit about yourself, Jorge. Where are you from? Why do you live in LA? What made you an actor? What made you get it? How long have you been boxing, Jorge?
My 4th year boxing.
Hey, speak up. We can barely hear you.
Okay, this is my 4th year boxing. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we can hear you.
My 4th year boxing. I'm in LA for acting. I also go to school in downtown Los Angeles, Columbia College, Hollywood. It's my last week next week, so I have to do a presentation and then I'll be out of school. And yeah, just here for acting. I've been here for about 5 years, a total of about 5 years in California. And I have a boxing match this Sunday in Selmar at the Cornell's Boxing Gym in the Valley. So very
Get it, boy! Get it!
yeah, very hyped for that. I'm nervous, but it's gonna be a rematch. So I'm ready, but nervous.
Hey, man, it's always nice to have butterflies because you know what happens with butterflies? You got to let them out, and when you let them out, the dogs come out. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. I absolutely agree.
What's your record, my friend?
What weight?
I am fighting between 140 to 149, so like super welterweight. Like I think it's that. And my record, I'm not ashamed to say it. I only have 4 fights, but I'm 3-1. So like 3 losses.
Hey,
1
man,
win.
congratulations.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah. I think it's just like, I know if I try my best and, you know, it's at the end of the day, like, I know if I try hard and just show people what I can do, because it's the amateurs, you know, it's all just for experience. No,
Hey, my man,
sir.
You are starting at a position of your life where you're discovering yourself
Yeah.
of life. Dude, congratulations. Keep it up, man. Smile high, hit hard, duck, 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 duck. Hey, man, you ever, you like Rocky, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
man, God bless. Hey, you're going to always probably remember this one then. Chase the chicken, Rock. Chase the chicken.
Yeah.
Chase the chicken, brother. Take it to the promised lands. I can't wait to watch you on TV, paid per view TV.
I hope so. Maybe
That's
one day. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Bam!
Well, Jorge also he's in our movie. He plays one of the cartel guys that's trying to stop the Donald from sneaking into Mexico. It's pretty funny. It's a
Nice.
hilarious scene.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah, man!
That's nice.
So
I'm sorry.
I'm in the movie too.
So
I like it.
boxer.
What was your part?
Alex is
I'm at
pretty-
the end. I'm at the end.
Who
Yeah,
was
just
your
the very
kid?
end. There's a boat scene. It's like I was telling you, Jorge. We filmed today and added a bunch of scenes
Oh,
to help
okay,
with the
okay,
plot.
okay.
Yeah.
So, she's that you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
So, her all a guy, a pretty well known dude named Mariano Mendoza, who's a super badass like UFC guy back in the day. Plays kind of like a crime boss guy that Donald goes to for some help getting out, or
Yeah.
for just in case things don't go right at the wall, which I'm not going to give away the plot, but they don't. So
And I'm
Anyways,
his girlfriend in the movie.
yes.
I'm his girlfriend in the movie.
her Alex and Ala are Mariano Mendoza's girlfriends.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Bow,
it's
chicka,
filmed
bow,
on this-
bow.
it's filmed on this super nice yacht in Marina del Rey.
Sweet. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of cool. But so, anyways, Jorge, your next fight is tomorrow.
No, it's on
Boxing
Sunday.
for right or Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Sunday. You've been boxing for 4 years. You're welterweight. How many hours a day would you say you work out to be a boxer?
I would say with my school schedule, I would say about the hours in the day. I would say no less than 4. Like
That's crazy, bro. How many miles? How many miles do you run every day? Because like I'm a runner, and like the amount you run blows my mind.
so, the amount that I run about like in a week, I would say I would probably run no less than 4 times. But in those 4 times, I would run at least to 8 to 9 miles.
It's freaking crazy.
Hey, shotgun, man. Chase the chicken, Rock. I bet you can't.
Yeah, dude, that's freaking. No, I go for like 2 miles and I'm done.
I think for me, that's
hey,
what,
man, just get me at the next stop. I'm ready, dude.
that's what helps me cut
Like-
weight.
I work out. Yeah, I work out and then I run to Ralph's and back. That's it. It's about 2 miles. So
You went to Ralph's, but then you Ralph. How you doing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys are in Denver. Just so you know, King Supers in California is called Ralph's.
Yes.
Ralph's.
I've seen the Big Lebowski. I saw him go to Ralph's.
So that's and the
Man,
Ralph's-
what kind of kid would want to be called Ralph?
the Ralph's in North Hollywood, dude.
You're
It
gonna
is
get a lot of letters on that one, Tony.
it's a
Oh man, hey man, by the way, I'm Denver, Colorado, suckers.
I heard you guys are freezing your butt off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not bad, man. It's only a cool
What, 30s, maybe?
no under
No,
like
yeah,
22.
It's only 8:32. No, it ain't 22.
all I gotta
Yeah,
say,
she is probably about 22. That's how
hell
old I wish to feel.
Hells no. That's all I can say about that.
It's so cold. And I'm going skiing tomorrow. I'm here and I'm going skiing in Vail. So it is going to be freezing cold.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
right.
took me skiing. So
Well, Jorge, is there anything I don't know you want to ask us? What's your goals and aspirations with boxing and with acting?
My goals and aspirations with boxing is that I just take it seriously, like every time I train, and because like sometimes I have to like prioritize acting, school, and my job, and like do it at 100%. So I just for myself, whenever I do have the time to train, I go above and beyond, stay for maybe 5 hours to four at the boxing gym and just train, do what I can. And but I would say for the next, because I'm 25 right now, uh keep keep sparring in the amateurs for the next 5 years, and we'll see if I want to go pro. Maybe, probably not, but this is a fun thing to do for me. I like doing it. Some of my friends told me that I shouldn't do it because like there's no point to not go pro if I'm doing this for a while. But I have my goals in mind. I know what I want to do, but that's just like my like kind of like small. That's my goal for now. Just amateurs for the next 5 years. We'll see if I want to go professional. Probably not. If God wants, I know He'll make a way.
Yeah.
But I know with acting, just keep going to auditions, keep going to auditions, keep going to projects, keep submitting. I got signed to a acting agency called Separate Talent Agency, so that is priority above boxing. So no matter what, that comes first. But also like keeping in shape and like making sure I'm eating the right things and not eating like a lot of like bad stuff, not drinking, not doing drugs, all that. But just for acting, just keep doing.
You're a good man, Jorge.
Yeah,
Hey,
I try
Jorge.
my best. It's a
Me-
grind and it's commitment.
Me and Jorge recently got to have a threesome in a comedic horror movie. Just so you know, it's going to be on Amazon and Tubi
But
with
nothing
Alex.
ah,
happened.
nice.
Yes, it was a
Thank you
blast.
God, nothing happened.
Did you have fun, Jorge?
It was a little weird on. I mean, not weird, but it was just like, okay.
I mean, we weren't naked. We were
Yeah, we
like,
weren't naked, but I was just like, oh, okay.
We were snuggle buddies.
We were in between the
Funny.
actress, and it wasn't weird. Like no one was touching each other. It just
Hey, just so you know, Jorge, Dawn and Alex are friends.
oh,
That's
nice.
That's how I
Yeah,
know Alex is from Dawn.
Yes.
nice.
We all
Yeah,
met
she
at
was-
the David Ortiz Hall of
Oh,
Fame
nice.
induction party.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn's a very nice actress. She's very cool. She's very nice. Yeah.
She is.
Hopefully I get to work with her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
I
party.
think sometime in like January or February, Linda was telling me that will be on Amazon and Tubi. So,
Nice.
all right. Well, cool. There's sports to talk about, Jorge. If you want to stay on, that's all good. If you want to hop off, that's cool too. We're gonna dive
I'll
into
stay on.
sports ball.
Hey, but I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Jorge himself, man. Hey, brother, keep up what you're doing, bro. You seem like you got your head way advanced. That's awesome. Congratulations and
Thank
good
you, man.
job on being what you're doing for a hobby as being a boxer, but you're still 3-1. But at the same time, you know what you're doing, go whatever what you feel, do what you do, and you know what? Keep it up, keep it real. Hey, man, I choose you. Good job, Jorge.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Bam!
All right, this is Sports and Tacos. We got freaks out there. We got 4 of them. We got 5 of them. We got special guests. We got a man in the shower. We got a brainiac.
You can see Sports and Tacos at YouTube. Smash that subscribe button right now. We are on Sunday mornings, Monday nights, and Thursday nights. Sports and Tacos, YouTube, subscribe. Do it now.
Because we get paid to put our money where our mouth is. We tell you how it is for real, not what they want you to say. Listen to us. Sports and Tacos.
Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in TV land, YouTube, Sports and Tacos, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday Fun Day. Come join us, YouTube, Sports and Tacos. All right, on UST.
All righty then. So we are back live on the big Friday night show. Special edition Sports and Tacos. Just for-
Woo!
I think-
Big boys and girls.
I think I have to work on Sundays, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do a Sunday morning show. Alex is out of town. I mean, I guess TMP and BAM. You could always probably record yourselves if you want to do a Sunday morning show or something. But, anyways, there's some foosball games. We'll just quickly go over what I think is the two biggest games of the week that I was looking at, because it's okay. I'm going to start off with Miami at San Francisco. That's a pretty big game.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
And it looks like the 49ers are favored by 4 points.
Should be.
I think, I was thinking I'm going to change my Super Bowl prediction.
Are you?
The new
Yeah.
Super Bowl prediction.
What bandwagon are you on now?
Okay. It's going to be Vikings versus Dolphins. And the Vikings are going to win their first ever Super Bowl. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're
You
wrong.
might be right. You might be right about the Dolphins, but I don't see the Vikings making it that far.
What if it was Vikings versus the Chiefs, like the Super Bowl in the 1970 when we won?
Ooh.
The Chiefs beat the
Right.
Vikings in 1970 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know you want that there, G Unit. You know
Right.
you want that.
Look at my shirt.
Is that is that a vintage Chiefs shirt?
It's my brother's. Yeah, it's a vintage Chiefs Super Bowl championship shirt from last year when we won. Well, in 2020.
Matriculate the ball down the field, boys.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
That's right.
Hey, in fantasy, I got like Mahomes, I got Kelsey. I even got Pacheco, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So good.
So Dolphins, Niners. It's at San Francisco.
Niners.
You think-
Dolphins.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it says
the
a lot
Dolphins-
about both teams. I mean, yeah, you're going to find out a lot about both of those teams, and whether Jimmy G and the 49ers are for real with McCaffrey, or can that Miami offense keep up with anybody and outscore them, slow them down enough defense-wise right there, because that's what I think is happening, man. Yeah, the Dolphins are good enough on offense to keep up with even those beloved Chiefs of the G unit right there. So I definitely think they can outscore the 49ers this weekend, yes.
Yeah, you see, that's
It's
the thing.
all about the quarterbacks this time there, y'all. It's all about the quarterbacks. You got one. Alabama great. Now he's throwing to a couple great.
Do it.
Yeah.
He's throwing to a couple good wide receivers. But then you got the other side. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got Debo.
You got Debo, you got McCaffrey, you got this the Urachek, the starting wide
Ayuk.
receiver. Ayuk. But at the same time, is it gonna be drop-a-low or is it gonna be drop-a-load? You gotta find out, and guess what? This is the great game to do it at.
All right, so Tony, who are you? I hate to say it, but it always comes down to opinions are like. There's this old saying, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one and they all stink. Where are you putting your money?
My money's on
Niners.
San Francisco.
To cover the 4? they're going to cover.
They at
4.
least win by 10 points.
Oh, you're
You know, this
smoking
is my
crack.
problem. My problem with the Niners is every time, whatever, it was when they got McCaffrey, I was on the bandwagon. It just seems like there's something missing, and it's their quarterback, I think. I mean, I hate to say it, but they just, every time I think they're going to get over that hump, they let me down. They're the opposite
But,
of
hey, they've only let you down a couple times. One of them was in Denver, Colorado,
They
for
show
our
up.
beloved Broncos.
Yeah, well, that was one of our. How did the Broncos beat the 49ers?
And hey, there we go, baby.
That right there should tell you why the 49ers ain't going to make it to the Super Bowl, much less win this game this weekend against the Miami Dolphins.
Like
Bama's just being Bama.
They show up on the scooter, ringing the bell, but the scooter has
G-Unit, who do you like in this one?
I got 49ers.
Atta girl.
That's right.
See, I knew I liked G-Unit. Damn it.
I'm with Bama. I think the Dolphins win this game. They just got a better quarterback.
They do. Yeah.
They just got a better quarterback. So
We'll see. We'll see what happens Sunday.
Ding, ding,
okay, but
dong, dong, da, 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 ding.
if it was less than 3, I would probably take the Niners. But 4, I've got to take the Dolphins in that, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
They win it outright.
The other, I guess game of the day that I see. It's got to be Chiefs Bengals. So the AFC Championship game rematch.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Rematch.
But no, it's not much of a show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. When you don't have Mixon and you don't have Chase going in on the same time, and when you don't have that same kind of matchup going against another matchup that is fully healthy, no, I don't think not. I think Chiefs all the way. Yes, G-Unit, I took your Chiefs.
Tony, I know I liked you.
Yeah, God bless you.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a heck of a good game.
Yes, you guys are going to be winning like by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes just had his baby boy, too. So he is just like.
He's gonna make a touchdown for him.
He's got to play great now, for sure. Even greater than greater.
Yeah, well, I know this. That the Bengals. Okay, so the Chiefs are favored by 2 points. That's not a they're gonna kill them line.
No.
Those odds makers in Vegas, they live in skyscrapers and penthouses for a reason.
Well, there's still a chance Joe Mixon and Jamar Chase play. I know Chase has practiced this week and says he's ready to go. Mixon, I'm not sure about as far as being close enough to maybe go or not, but Bengals have beat the Chiefs the last 2 times in a row. I mean, they beat them in the regular season last year and the AFC Championship last year. So that's why I go Chiefs. You're not going to beat them 3 times.
It's probably.
I'm sorry, I'm still taking the Chiefs 100%. Shotgun, I understand that we're Bronco fans, but at the same time, we are money fans and we like money in our wallet. So why not accept the fact that the Chiefs, yes, G-Unit, the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay. Then why is it only 2 points?
Because every game they play is only a field goal game. And I'm sure Vegas, even though Cincinnati didn't have Mixon or Chase last week either, they still won. They've won game like 5 out of 6, something like that. And Chase hadn't been there for most of those, and Mixon's been out for the last couple or so. So they're learning how to win without him. And if they do get him back, that much better. But yeah, they always play this team tough, and defense is gonna. At least they know how to play Patrick Mahomes. They showed that the last 2 years.
That's what
that line, but
that's what kind of scares me. The home underdog. I just, the Bengals beat them in the AFC Championship game. Was that game in Cincinnati or was that Kansas City?
I believe
Kansas City.
It was in Kansas City.
They beat them in Kansas. So, on paper, it absolutely looks like you should go all in on the Chiefs, and you probably should. But for some reason, that line is 2, not 3.5, not 4, not 7. It's 2.
Money line.
All day long, go over.
Over?
I'll take it.
Not the point spread?
I'll take the Chiefs on the money line. I'll give the points. I don't care. Chiefs are gonna win this one.
Chiefs are going to win this
Right. But Tony says Tony goes. It goes.
Yep.
So
one? The man is right a lot of the time. So
yep.
There's
cool.
okay. All right. Hey, Shotgun, I gotta throw out real quick. You look like Max Headroom, back in the day in the early 80s,
That's funny.
It's awesome.
We just got done doing a podcast for our movie.
Oh, nice.
We're about to sign our first distribution deal on a big network. So basically, Easy Way is promoting the movie also, and he said that we need to start a podcast. So we just started a podcast for the movie. So Alex, I actually might have you come on there because we're having cast and crew come on just to chat about the movie.
Okay, cool.
Basically, it's all just for social media, just to get the word out.
Okay.
So
Cool. I like it.
So okay, we're gonna take another quick break, and I'm a Broncos fan, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't even care about football the rest of the season. So we're gonna dive into other sports ball topics like basketball, college football, stuff like that, and then I'm pretty sure G Unit. We're gonna do a little G Unit trivia, a little game I've made up. It's kind of like The Price is Right. It's gonna be fun. So, okay, cool. Let's take just a quick little break, and we'll be right back, and we'll dive into some college football. So, okay, see you in 1 minute.
Why Sports and Tacos? Because we're number one. We try to do things a little different from everybody else, and that's who we are because we party like the big dogs.
Okay, sweet. Sports talk shows where the hosts may be famous when they get paid, no matter whether they're right or wrong, kind of like the weatherman. On Sports and Tacos, we only get paid to be right. Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work together in a huge sports bar forever, and we know more sports than anybody in this entire world because we put our money where our mouth is.
Because we get paid to put our money where our mouth is. We tell you how it is for real, not what they want you to say. Listen to us, Sports and Tacos.
Cool, perfect. Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work together in a huge sports bar forever, and we know more sports than anybody in this entire world because we put our money where our mouth is. All right, well, looks like we're having. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm not choppy.
No.
All right. College football. It's a game played by young men. They go to universities.
Who will be on Sunday next week?
I have not had. I've been working so much, I haven't been able to keep up a whole lot with college football. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm from Denver, Colorado, born and raised. I'm a CU Buffs fan, so I haven't cared about college football in about 20 years. So,
Since
not a whole
McCarthy
lot.
left.
Yeah, since CU decided that being smart was more important than being a badass football player.
Well, speaking of that, real quick, I did see that came out today that CU has offered Dion a $5 million contract to $5 million a year to come coach the Buffaloes.
Neon Dion.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. At least put some butts in the seats, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's only going to be there for a couple seasons because then Pac-12 goes bye-bye.
Yeah, actually out here, just so you guys know, this is one thing I do know about college football. there's a huge move out here trying to stop USC and UCLA from joining the Big Ten.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous that they're going to the Big Ten, man. Yeah.
It's nonsense.
And we don't want to have to whoop their asses too.
So, but yeah, there people on the West Coast are pissed about that. And
I can see
actually,
that. I mean, that's
Oh, poor little babies.
Bill, you know who the person leading the charge is? Bill Walton, because he's a UCLA alum.
yeah.
Bill
Oh, yeah. He
Walton.
loves the Pac-12. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bill Walton is pissed that that's about to happen. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that's actually going to go through? And like, why? I mean, I get it, TV money. You would start to create a super conference.
Well,
But-
they're just keeping up with the SEC, because the SEC just got Oklahoma and Texas. They're joining the SEC in 24-25, leaving the Big Ten, or Big 12. I mean, so yeah, Big 12, Big Ten had to try and play catch up. I don't know why UCLA and USC wanted to leave the Pac-12, but I guess I can kind of see it.
It's falling apart. That's what's happening. And unfortunately, now instead of the Big Ten, it's going to be like the Big 50. Pretty soon, you're going to have one half of the country versus the other half of the country. And then you're going to be having a whole tournament. And then after the season's over, you're going to have – it's just –
No, you're right. It's going to super conferences, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
So those little teams out there that will never have the opportunity to have a chance to lift that title won't have the chance
That's
anymore.
not true anymore, Tony.
Well,
They also just passed a new playoff thing starting in 24, where it's a 12-team playoff, and there's 6 of those slots.
That's a 99-1. We probably won't
So-
see that until the day we fucking die.
It's already passed.
Day we die.
It already passed. The last stepping stone was the Rose Bowl committing, and they just committed a couple of days ago. So now it starts in 24, 12-team playoff, 6 guaranteed spots to immediate conference champions. That also includes one of the smaller, the non-Power 5, basically.
yeah.
So that gives the Colorado States, the Nevadas, the San Jose States, the Troys, those guys a shot every year to make the playoffs.
Yeah. And I mean,
David versus Goliath.
those
That's what you need, though.
those stories have been great, but David has been getting pretty much slaughtered, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, the fact of the matter is the Cincinnatis of the world are a great story until they have to play Alabama.
It is, but you get the shot though, at least.
But think
Shut.
all right.
It's kind of like college basketball, same difference.
I know what Bama's talking about. I understand. I get it. But listen, all right, folks out there. Last year, Cincinnati. Okay, I'm not saying about my Michigan. My Michigan, it took a while for us to get there. We finally got there, but we're now there again. But at the same time, for Cincinnati is a small school
Yeah.
in all these other leagues. And that's the truth. But at the same time,
What's your point?
Yeah.
my point is this is probably the last chance that a small team gets to go play.
Yeah. Well, just I don't know. Like
No, it,
Alex, I have a feeling for you. You're Kansas, right?
Yeah, I'm a Kansas Jayhawk.
You guys are going to be like the big man on campus in the Big 12 soon.
Yeah. They're doing
BM
good.
BMOC at KU is going to be BMOC in the Big 12.
I mean, they're always that way in basketball, but
Well, in
Yeah.
basketball, but now in football. So
no, I don't see that.
You got an opportunity tomorrow to prove it.
No, they don't. That's Kansas State, Tony, not Kansas.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Kansas State is doing pretty good. Kansas Jayhawks are kind of going down now.
Yeah. So just when you factor in these 3 things, it's just making college football insane. And that's the never-ending reorganization of the conferences, mainly to get that TV money.
That's what it's about.
The name, likeness,
Money.
stuff, money, and then also the what was the other thing? So you have the portal, the freaking transfer portal. It's kind of turned college football into madness. But I mean, I still love it. I just wish I had more time to watch it. Go into the Bama. So Bama, you guys are very much on the outside looking in with your 2 losses, right?
We're number 6 in the last playoff poll that came out.
Is there any chance that Bama gets in?
Oh yeah. Actually, there is, honestly, because for what the USC's losing right now, they're number 4. They're getting beat by Utah right now in the Pac-12 championship game. I think that's in the 4th quarter. So if Alabama can get 2 teams to lose, USC and maybe TCU, because I don't see Georgia not making it even if they lose. I don't see Michigan not making it even if they lose. But if TCU and USC can lose, then that definitely opens up the door for Ohio State, Alabama, and hell, I'd even throw in probably Clemson or somebody like that in the mix. But and you'd have to put, USC would be right back up in there, but they wouldn't be a conference champion. But yeah, if I get 2 losses, brother, we got a shot. So, and one's going down tonight. If Utah can hold on.
Alabama being Alabama, if there is a team that could sneak in with 2 losses, it would be in Alabama that people would want to see.
You want to, but not want to, because everybody hates us, kind of like you. Hate seeing the Patriots every year in the NFL. Yeah, it's kind of like that on us in college.
Well, they just, I mean, it's again.
But it'll be ratings. It's kind of one of those, like you say, either you love them or hate them. You watch it. Just either yell at them and say how much you hate them, or you're watching because you like them. But.
Yeah, butts in the seats, stuff like that. Ratings, commercials, advertising. When you live in Hollywood and you make movies, you learn all about why movies and shows exist. And the fact of the matter is, they exist to sell products.
Yep.
But
we do a lot. But we have really, honestly, that much of a chance.
No. I'm just saying in general. I'm throwing out a hypothetical. If you got,
I'm talking about our chances to get in the playoff. It's about that much.
Say you got a 2-loss Alabama and an undefeated Cincinnati, Alabama is getting the nod.
Nah, not necessarily now. Not necessarily. Depends on who they played, who they beat, and who we lost to, honestly.
Because Alabama's going to get ratings. I hate to say it, but
I mean, we'll get ratings, yeah, but it depends on what you're talking about. That's not necessarily a slam dunk right there.
So at least that's my opinion, anyways. So give me your who's winning the national championship.
I think Georgia repeats. Honestly, I think they play Michigan, and I think Georgia beats them again.
Yeah. What do you think, Big Daddy?
He's gonna say Michigan.
Go Blue.
What's the path? How do you seriously think you guys could beat Georgia?
On any given day, something that could happen, and I'm hoping on that day will be the day that we do face those mighty Bulldogs, and we put them back in the pound and shut them up.
Yeah, well, I guess
Michigan's a good team. Yeah, I mean,
but we do have a fault right now. Corum is out because he's going through a surgery.
Yeah,
and
number one running back's out.
He was our Heisman hopeful, this and that. But you know what? Hey, I wish him good graces and God bless him. But gosh darn it, go Blue! You know what? We deserve this as much as
you don't deserve nothing, Tony. You earn it.
We need it. Let's do it. Let's rock it. Let's go Blue! Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up college football on that note right there.
Whoa!
Honestly, I don't really care because I don't have a dog in the fight, but I'll root for Michigan the rest of the way. What the hell?
Me too.
That's my Max Headroom shotgun, Willie boy.
Just because of the energy that TMP gives off, and like I was saying, so is the new bathroom gonna be a Michigan bathroom again? Just an updated feng shui version of a Michigan bathroom?
I'll wear my clothes in there and take them off and take a shower.
I don't want to think
all
about
that
you
fun
with your
stuff.
clothes off. I just want to know if your new updated bathroom is going to be an updated feng shui version of the old Michigan bathroom.
I'll still scream old Blue in there.
Sick. Okay, cool. We'll be right back. We're gonna take like 1 minute break. We're gonna dive. Then we're gonna dive into basketball.
Why sports and tacos? Because we're number one. We try to do things a little different from everybody else, and that's who we are because we party like the big. Nugget.
Commercials.
Oh,
For some
probably
reason,
the Cavs, they
some
won.
reason the commercials just ain't working tonight. I don't know why.
Ah,
So basketball, also a sport.
yeah.
Played by
They
men,
play it.
but they play it indoors. They
Get
don't,
paid.
they
Lot
don't
of
play
money.
it in the rain and the snow. Not you.
They throw a ball in a net.
Maybe like in foreign countries, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe if you're in Detroit, you play in the snow.
No, yeah. They did play an aircraft carrier this year in college basketball. They played at the San Diego Harbor on one of the
Maybe.
carriers.
True,
Yeah.
true OGs will probably play in the snow, but
Kind of hard to bounce in the snow.
I'm I'm not one of those guys. So, anyways, basketball, sport played by men. The West. Looking here, you got Phoenix, you got the Nuggies, which is awesome. I like to see the Nuggies doing good.
They lost tonight
You
though.
guys follow the Nuggies.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Nuggies' chance of winning their first NBA title this year?
It's going to be tough. I think they're good enough to get to the Western Conference Finals. Honestly, yeah. They Jamal Murray, if he can stay healthy, Jokic is freaking dominating once again. He was one last two MVP, something like that, and he's getting going already on the pace for another one. It seems like maybe this year. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't see if anybody's really going to beat Milwaukee or Boston, just from what I've seen so far. But
Yeah, but you're also talking on the other side of the world, though.
what are you talking about, a title?
Yeah, but to get a title, you have to go through all these other teams and all these other playoffs. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Playoffs.
we're talking playoffs. Playoffs.
Now,
But-
Nuggets are a good team.
Playoffs.
But listen, hey, with the Nuggets, we're doing all right now. People off the bench, they're doing what they're doing. They're making things right. We do have problems, but at the same time, problems happen with everybody every now and then with the game plan. But, like for instance, we need Porter Jr. to, get healthy. And when he's healthy, he makes
Yeah,
his
that would
threes
help.
and
Yeah.
things do happen.
That
But,
was the one-
injuries are a fact, just like everything in every other sport.
Yeah, I mean, you put Jokic with Murray, a healthy Murray and a healthy Porter Jr., they probably can beat anybody,
Nah, not anybody, but that's good enough to play with most people right there. But they got some other folks that does make them able to play with anybody. Huh?
And, it's funny to say you're talking about also Bones. Bones throws bones. That's the weirdest thing to say, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
What he averages per game when he does play.
Yeah, him, Gordon too, inside got a lot
Yeah,
of rebounds.
you know-
that was a good trade for him last year, getting Gordon.
It was an awesome opportunity to see. So we got a lot of things coming up.
Yeah. I just, if it's going to happen, it better happen soon. That's all I know.
I'll say, well, the Lakers. They were in the dumps a while ago. We were all talking how that's the place where nobody wants to play, and
They want to retire there.
They won
There's
7
Jokic.
out of
They got
9 lately. I was just looking. They've won 7 out of 9, and they just beat the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee tonight, which is kind of like the favorite to win it all. But
Yeah, anybody, if everybody stays healthy, they've got just as good of a shot as anybody. I'm
no,
looking
3
at
of those
the
wins
standings.
were against San Antonio, which had a very good team, but still beating
but-
Milwaukee tonight was huge. That's big.
Surprising.
But, for instance, Shotgun, I always throw out there, if you want to retire, go to the Lakers. But at the same time, all those people that are going to retire at the Lakers, these guys are still, you got a 5-time All-American. You got a 13 All-American. You got all these people that are great. Just think if they're all healthy and playing, they still can play the damn game. And
Mhm.
that's what makes games happen. But you know what's the funny part about it? Are they all going to be healthy?
Yeah, long season. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the standings. New Orleans is kind of surprising to me.
Pelicans, yes.
Yeah.
Zion, is Zion finally healthy and
He seems to be.
being what he's supposed to be?
When he plays, he does great. Yeah, and he seems to be playing this year.
And he actually had to drop a couple LBSs. He dropped a lot of them where he's not playing video games anymore. Let's tell you that.
Yeah.
He's not eating Cheetos.
He might be, but he's working it off.
Well, now he's working it off.
And then I guess Sacramento. I don't know. You guys got any other comments on the NBA right now? I mean, it's before Christmas, so
you already know Christmas is going to be all about NBA that year.
Always
this year.
Always is.
So I'm just hoping. I think the Nuggets, if I'm not mistaken, the Nuggets are in this one, and
probably they put the better teams on. Christmas Day.
I feel let's do this. Let's rock.
No, but just quick surprise out of the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. They're like third in the Eastern Conference. I was looking at that, and that's kind of shocking. But they did make a trade getting like Donovan Mitchell, a couple other folks. But yeah, all of a sudden they're doing really well because I thought Cleveland was not a very good team until this year.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland kind of showed some like glimpses. Did they make the playoffs last year? They were like real close.
Like a wild card thing. Yeah.
I don't know about
Oh
that.
yeah, I think you're right. I think they were in one of those play-in games or.
Yeah, they did extend it to 10 teams instead of 8. That's true. They might have been top 10.
And it just didn't happen for them.
But they were.
Cleveland was
Now they're
Cleveland.
third. Now they're third. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah.
I guess the only other thing that I was you guys have heard me talk in the past about buying sports players as a stock. So basically, lately I've been kind of back into that, memorabilia, cards, whatever. The same way you gamble. You can buy low, sell high, whatever it is. Jerseys, hats, cards, memorabilia, whatever. So I was looking just for I don't know, I guess I had a little bit of free time and was bored. So I'm buying, just so you guys know who Jabari Smith is? He's a rookie for the Houston Rockets. He came from Auburn. Just so you know, like this is the CNBC sports version of CNBC right now. The dude, he's probably the best rookie in the NBA right now. He's I think he's averaging like 15 and 8, but as the season goes on, like the other night, I think he was 21 and 17, 21 points, 17 rebounds, and he's a rookie. So just remember that name, Jabari Smith.
You bought anything on him?
What's that?
Have you bought anything on him yet?
Yeah. I bought up a bunch of his rookie cards on eBay for cheap because you can get them for cheap right now.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like you guys have seen, then you send them out, have them graded, and then if the guy blows up, a card that you bought for $1, you can sell for $100.
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah, that's good money. Good markup.
Yeah.
It's a different way of being able to make money on sports other than, gambling, true gambling, anyways.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what do we got here? We're at about 48 minutes. Was there any other topics that I had on tonight's agenda? Basketball, we did college. I don't think there was.
Yeah, Trivia time.
Cool. Trivia time. All right, G Unit. So, do you guys got a pad of paper there?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to grab your guest check. I need you each to have a piece of paper.
Hold on, let me grab a pen real quick.
Okay.
Well, I guess I gotta grab me a pad of paper.
Just so you know, the point of this isn't basically, I'm going to ask you questions you most likely don't know the answers to, but I want to have you answer. We're going to do it like The Price is Right. Okay? We're going to write down what we think your answer is going to be, and whoever is closest without going over wins. Okay?
Okay. And it's about the Chiefs, right? It's about the Chiefs.
It's going to be about sports in general because I do want to slowly but surely expand your sports knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
Go easy on me.
I will. I'm going to start off easy at first. Then it's going to get harder for comedic reasons. And I just want to see what some of your answers are. So, all right, you guys, you're gonna write down your answer, and you're gonna show your answer, your number that you write down to the camera. All right,
All right.
you guys ready?
Do it.
Okay, let's start off easy, and you guys can ask questions too. So, how many Super Bowls have the Kansas City Chiefs won all time? G Unit.
2.
Boom, ding, ding, ding. You are correct.
1970 and 2020.
Awesome. So you see your sports knowledge is already expanded. I asked you that question in the beginning of the season.
Yep. And I said 4.
I think you said 3. But whatever.
Okay.
Okay. How many Super Bowls have the Denver Broncos won?
Oh my gosh. 1.
Okay. Okay, actually, you got to wait to say your answer. So, because you already said, okay, so now we're going to do, the question is going to be, we're going to do it like Price is Right. Now, don't say your answer yet. Okay. Now, I'll tell you to say your answer. How many Super Bowls have the Raiders won? Now, we're going to write down our answer. Wait to answer. Think about it. I think you might get this right. Okay. So, what is your answer? How many Super Bowls have the Raiders won?
3.
Dude, she got it right.
All right.
What's your guys' answer?
Oh, I have 1. I was yeah.
I got it wrong. I got it 2.
2. Awesome. Okay. So,
Good job, Alex. Hell yeah.
Atta girl. Yeah, do you win it?
To me, I was like 3.
that's good. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, you got 2 right. That's odd. Were you just guessing?
Yeah, I was just guessing, but I thought it was around there, probably 3 or 4, you know?
Yeah, they won in, was it 1976. They won in 1981, and they won in 1983.
Nice. Okay, so before I was born.
Yeah, so it's kind of like hard-ish, question.
Yeah.
In 83, I'll give you a little hint. It was Marcus Allen's rookie year. The Hall of Fame Marcus Allen that graduated from the University of Southern California, USC, MVP, Heisman Trophy winner, got MVP as a rookie at that Super Bowl.
Wow.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to some harder questions.
That was hard. Jeez.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
So, Nolan Ryan
I don't even know who that is.
is the all-time strikeout leader in baseball history. How many all-time strikeouts did Nolan Ryan have? No, wait to answer. How many all-time strikeouts did Nolan Ryan have? So wait, I'm going to write down what I think your answer is going to be. Now remember, it's whoever is closest without going over. And then I'll tell you.
I feel like I'm on.
So it's how many what? How many strikeouts?
How many strikeouts? How many players did Nolan Ryan strike out in his entire 26-year baseball career? He played for 26 years. I think he pitched 7 no-hitters. Like just
Yeah.
for an example.
Oh, you're going
Here's
off
the man.
All right, so then what are you going off of? Because that's what I was going off.
Alex, just so you know, this is all just an exercise to expand your sports knowledge. If you are a major league pitcher and you throw 1 no-hitter, like that's a pretty amazing thing. Nolan Ryan pitched 7 no-hitters in his life.
Wow. So he's done a lot.
Yeah. So he was a beast. So how many strikeouts all time do you think Nolan Ryan had? Are you guys' answers ready?
Yep.
It's got to be like above like 50 or 100 or thousands. like
Damn it. So, what's your final answer? Final answer, Alex.
500.
Oh
500.
my God. Dude, look at my answer. That was your final answer, right?
That's my final answer.
500? Look at
Yeah,
my
500.
Okay. What's your guys' answers? I'm right on the money. So,
What did yours say?
500.
No, yours was 500.
Yes, I guessed that she was going to guess 500.
Ah,
Gosh.
are
See
we?
that?
It's about to die.
Can you see it?
That's right here.
Nope, just see the paper. But I'll take you. I got you.
It says
I
500.
see it. You said 500.
What is your guys' answers?
We're guessing what we think G Unit would say.
Yes.
I said 4,100.
Oh man.
Okay. Tony?
124.
Oh, so I win. So, G Unit. Just so you know, Nolan Ryan ended his career with 5,714 strikeouts.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
That is, just so you know, that is a record that like will never be broken.
No, never.
Never.
He's a beast.
So the closest guy to him is almost 1,000 strikeouts away, and that was Randy Johnson. He finished his career with 4,800 strikeouts. So
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan had 5,700 strikeouts.
That's crazy.
And just like a little side note that I've heard, I don't know the truth to it, but I had heard that when Nolan Ryan was in high school, he was pitching his very first ever high school game. Okay. The first guy to come up to bat, Nolan Ryan, he had control problems when he was a kid. He broke the kid's arm with the first guy that came up to bat. The second guy that came up to bat, he cracked the dude's batting helmet.
Jeez.
The third guy would not come up to bat.
Heck no.
So
That's like Nuke LaLoosh from Bull Durham.
Or Major League. Wow
Wild
thing.
thing, yeah.
okay, so either you guys got a question or I'll come up with a couple more and we'll wrap up.
I got one I heard today. It's a kind of relates to one of the sporting events going on right now.
Okay, remember it has to do with numbers. You got to have numbers.
Oh, it's not okay. This is a team. Okay, never mind. Let's see.
It's okay. We'll do this. Give me, and it's kind of just to put in perspective, just so you kind of get a feel for like, I don't know, all-time numbers, I guess. Let's do this. We'll do all-time touchdown passes, which has got to be Brady, right?
Yeah, he broke it twice, didn't he?
Okay.
He broke his own record, man.
G Unit. Tom Brady is by, you can't even argue anymore, the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yes.
And that number is still going up, which is insane.
He went to Michigan.
Yeah, we know.
He went to Michigan. Really? I did not know that.
Dude, if you guys are ever bored, this is something, and I really suggest this, like for you, G Unit, YouTube Tom Brady at Michigan, because that story, the Tom Brady story is incredible.
Okay.
Like the way he beat out Drew Henson, how he became who he is it's actually like some Tony Robbins, like insane motivational type stuff. It's nuts, dude.
That's
Because
cool.
bro, you remember us talking
He
about
walked through the valley of the shadow of death, and he still felt no evil. And then now he's the rest.
the bottom line is he was a 6th round draft pick. Nobody thought he was anything, except for when they go back and they talk to his teammates. They knew Tom Brady was a badass, but nobody else did. And one of the reasons it got covered up is because of this guy, Drew Henson, who grew up 20 miles away from Michigan and was a baseball star and a football star. He overshadowed Brady until Brady just basically through hard work beat him out. So he never really got the shot.
Yeah, but he also did it in the fourth quarter when in Penn State, where Penn State was in the top 10, and he got hurt. So Brady had to came in and won the game.
Yeah, well,
That was his first win.
His final college game, he had a comeback win against Alabama. That was his final college. You could see greatness towards the end, but nobody.
That's an extra point, if I ain't mistaken.
Nobody knew. So, anyways, Tom Brady is the all-time leader in touchdown passes. Okay.
Okay.
How many touchdown passes has Tom Brady thrown? Write your answers down. Don't answer. How many all-time touchdown passes has Tom Brady thrown?
Okay, probably a ton.
Okay, I got my answer. Tell me when you guys are ready.
All right.
Okay, what's your answer, Alex?
2,000.
Ooh. Okay.
More than that.
What? Okay, I wrote down 200. What do you guys got?
I got 200.
I put 600.
Oh, Bama wins.
Bama wins.
Right, closest without going over. Because the real answer is currently, because it's still going up, 638 touchdowns.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and then I just want to put this in perspective. Like in the NFL, if a quarterback throws for over pretty much 30 touchdowns in one season, that's like really good.
Okay.
Now,
So the
these
numbers
days-
are lower here.
Yeah. So just think he has thrown 638 touchdowns.
He's got a lot.
How many
That's-
years? In how many years?
22 now? He was a rookie in 2023. This is his 23rd year in the NFL. Now, he didn't really play his rookie season. Not much, anyways.
Wow.
Until the Super Bowl.
And then 2001 is when they won that Super Bowl. So, yeah, 638. So that's the equivalent. That's a lot, dude. That's an ass load of touchdown passes.
Yeah.
So, and maybe we'll just do one more. We'll do all time. And I have to ask, Alex.
Yeah.
Is your dad, okay? I want to know about your dad. Is he a sports fan?
So he was. My dad's been gone now for 11 years.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He's been gone for a long time. But yes, oh my gosh, my dad was a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan, and that's why I'm such a huge fan.
I was
he
gonna say I totally get that. I just from like talking to you and like I bet that this girl's dad.
Yep. He would take all of us to the games when we were little all the time, and every Sunday we'd go to a game, So yeah, football was huge in my life.
Got it. Yeah, because I mean, being from the Midwest, I mean, I know how it is. Like,
yeah,
literally, like where my dad lives in Nebraska, and Nebraska sucks these days. Like, the football team, people literally plant flagpoles in their front yard just so they can fly the Nebraska football flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Tuscaloosa too.
Crazy. It's crazy. They're like, "No, what are you doing this weekend?" "No, I'm putting up my flagpole so I can fly." Okay, so and this is a very debatable topic, but it's in the books. So, Mr. Asterisk himself, Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader in baseball. Okay? He broke Hank Aaron's all-time record. He broke he broke Hank Aaron's all-time record. He owns the all-time. We're going to do two questions here. Barry Bonds owns the all-time single season home run record, Alex. Okay? How many home runs did he hit that season? Now, wait for your answer.
What
Right
year?
here.
What year?
What was that? Like 2000? Was that in the 2000s? Was that not late 90s?
No, I'm pretty sure it was early 2000s. I'll have to double check that.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader for single season and all-time.
Okay.
How many home runs did he hit that year?
71, 2001's when he set the all-time mark.
Okay, so we're going to write our answers down.
Okay.
Okay.
Alex, do you know how many games are in a season?
Like 50
162 in a season.
for baseball?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of games.
Yes, they play 162 games a year.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so in one season, how many home runs did Barry Bonds hit to set the all-time record? You guys got your answers?
Yep.
Okay, give us your number, Alex.
300.
72.
Did you get it right?
That would be
Spencer?
awesome if it was 300. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that too
That
many?
is awesome. If you hit 300 home runs in one season, you are the greatest. Like, you're a robot. You would be Robo baseball player, like Robo.
I'll put you on my team.
Okay, so I guessed she was gonna say 52.
Oh.
Uh,
What did you guys guess?
I put 120.
Ooh, nice. What Tony picked?
71 to between 71 to 72.
Okay, so Bama is the winner. Well, what I know, actually, no, Tony would be the winner because the actual number without going over is 74. Barry Bonds
70.
and his steroid ass hit 74 home runs in one season. And just so you
73.
know, I thought it was 74.
73. We're
73?
close. Yeah.
Just so you know, that is extremely controversial still to this day, Alex.
Mhm.
Because
That's huge. Huge.
he's still not in the Hall of Fame. He broke records that had been standing for years and years.
Wow.
But everybody knew he was on steroids. So it kind of pit.
He was on the juice, man. He was on the juice.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's not even fair, you know?
Well, the problem was everybody was doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one. There was a lot of folks doing it back then.
Okay.
His batting partner.
I mean, it doesn't make it right or not, but he wasn't the only one doing it. But
So 74.
Mark McGuire.
I just want you to kind of memorize that number.
74.
73 home runs is the most that have ever been hit in a season and he broke Mark McGuire's record, which was 70, right?
no, Mark McGuire's in the exact same boat he's at, man.
No,
yeah.
no. But
yes.
McGuire was on steroids.
He had like 72 or something like that.
and he hit 70. So essentially, just like a history of this, Roger Maris back in, was it 1961, hit 61 home runs?
Yeah, 61 and 61. Yeah.
Okay, so that record had stood for years, for 50, 60, however, I don't know. Well, I guess at the time it was probably 40 years. So these were hollowed records that were, that were real. And then all of a sudden you had everybody doing steroids, shattering all these records to get paid. It
Jeez.
caused a lot of controversy, and that's why these days in baseball, if you get busted for steroids, they don't mess around. Like the very first time you get busted, it's an 80-game suspension. I think the second time it's a season. And if you get busted a third time, it's a lifetime ban.
Jeez.
Like you're done. Don't ever come back.
Yeah, which they need to do.
There's a huge group of baseball players from the 90s, the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s that should be in the Hall of Fame that never will be.
Nope. Agreed.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Wow.
It's also why they kind of made such a pretty big deal this year about Aaron Judge hitting 62, which passed Roger Maris's 61, which again is kind of what some people consider the real record. Though that would be 62 with Aaron Judge now because he passed it this year and he's never been hit with steroids, not yet at least. But
yeah.
Yeah.
With Aaron Judge, I mean, that guy's just a big.
he's just big. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't look out of proportion like the McGuire and Bonds and those guys did. You know?
You got a 6'7", almost 300-pound quarter pounder smacking the ball. Yeah, it's gonna go long.
Yeah. So, and here's one crazy stat that I had heard about Barry Bonds. Because the thing about Barry Bonds is he was a badass anyways.
Oh, he was great. He
was an MVP. He was hitting like 30 to 40 home runs a year.
Stealing 30 bases plus.
Stealing 30 bases. And then
When he was with Pittsburgh, him and Barry Bonds were just a matchup.
yeah.
And Barry Bonds looked like he was maybe 150 pounds wet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He was
And then all of a sudden he grew like with a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah. He was
Damn,
skinny.
dude, he double sized.
He was skinny. He was strong.
No super.
But okay, this is what the one stat that the human head has muscle around the skull, right?
It's 8 pounds. I watched Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. So, but there's not really any way to work those muscles, right? Nobody works. You don't get your scalp buff, right? And when the human head is done growing, it's done growing. When you're like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
So the point is, in baseball, you wear a fitted baseball cap. That size of that cap pretty much never changes. Your head is the size that your head is. Barry Bonds' hat size from like 1987 to like 2001 grew an inch.
Jeez.
That's a lot of head.
Yeah.
He liked eating seafood in San Francisco.
You know how that happens?
Steroids.
Steroids.
That's
Give
so,
it to me. Give it to me.
That's so gross.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's why Barry Bonds still to this day, like people hate him. Like you will not see him, for
I was
being
gonna say.
for having all the records, like he's a recluse. But then the moral of the story is the reason he did it was money. These guys were getting. Not only did they, I mean, it's such a Pandora's box. I mean, we can go on, but I'll wrap it up. It saved baseball because baseball was kind of in the crapper in the late 90s after they had this big strike. And then all of a sudden you had Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa hitting 60 and 70 home runs, all juiced up on steroids, and everybody thought it was legit. Then you had Barry effing Bonds come and do what he did. And then the whole thing crumbled when they discovered all of these guys were on steroids. So, and it even gets deeper. I mean, think about if you were a gambler, how many games were affected because dudes were on steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most
How
of them.
many outcomes of how many baseball games were affected because these guys were cheating?
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's our show for tonight. So I hope, and like I said, Alex, just the end of this, it's just to increase your sports knowledge.
I know. I love it. Thank you. We should
Sorry
have
about
that
you,
more often.
in a fun, comedic way.
Hey, G Unit, I'm still I'm jumping on the Chiefs. I'm not on a bandwagon, but my money's on the Chiefs this weekend.
Good. Thank you.
right,
Thank you.
dude.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I got to work on Sunday, so I don't know.
So you're gonna miss my Ravens beat your Broncos butt.
Oh my God! All I can say is go Avalanche and go Nuggets.
No, this will be the one game you actually win is going to be Baltimore because we can't win a game sometimes to save our life. I don't know. We blow more leads in the fourth quarter than anybody. But
I highly doubt that.
As long as the game is like 9-6,
yeah,
we
battle of
we
field
got
goals.
it.
I can
We
see
got
that.
it.
No, we got
We
Justin
got
Okay,
it.
well,
Tucker.
I'll leave with this. If the Broncos lose, is Nathaniel Hackett still our coach, or is Peyton Manning going to be our coach?
No, he's still the coach.
Yeah. All right. All right, dudes. Well, everybody have a good rest of your night. I hope you stay warm. I think I'm going to go to Hollywood where it's not super cold and have fun. So
Have fun tonight. Go enjoy your
fun.
Friday night.
Yeah.
cool. Okay, bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Landers, y'all.